And we're live, baby. How you doing? It's Daven Estacado here. Your Theo, always looking divino, looking fino here live with the Wrestling Wire. I know what you're thinking. Where's Ron? Honestly, I have no clue. He said he's going to try to join me today. He's doing his best to get on here with us tonight. We have a special show for you guys tonight. We have an incredible new wrestling promotion opening up in Lawrenceville, Georgia. They'll be joining here with us shortly. They are WLL, the wrestling Lucha Libre. They're going to be on. We're going to have breakdowns. We're going to have talk at the card. It's going to be a good night. So Ron might join us shortly, but we're going to be having the promoter coming on and some of the talent. I believe one of the talent, I actually know him, might be in the green room with us shortly. So just give us a moment. Just getting things here ready for us. But yeah, it's going to be a good time. Good times, everybody. I'm going to break down the card. Tickets are currently on sale. I've been blasting this for quite some time. It's going to be good times. Good times. Alrighty then. Just giving our guest a few seconds to load up. Give me one moment. And there they are. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, none other el señor, el jefe, el presidente, Mr. Well Gómez. Bienvenidos.
Gracias, David. Un placer estar aquí con ustedes compartiendo.
Gracias. Yeah, you had me scared there for a moment. Literally by the wire.
Sí, I'm sorry, man. Just, I was fighting with the phone, with the laptop, y ya tú sabes el problema. Ya, déjame conectarme aquí ya una vez. Pero aquí estamos.
Well, we're here now. Ya estamos aquí. Es un honor, un placer. Lo conocí a usted in Georgia. I met you in Georgia. I was down there for a show, and I didn't know we had a mutual friend. We actually had a mutual friend in Larry de Jesus, el más guafayo, as he likes to call himself. I know I messed that up. Pardon me. But no, he told me, talked a lot of good about you. But let's let the fans hear a little bit about you. Tell us a little about yourself. Tell us a little bit about this wonderful new promotion. How did you get started here in the business?
Sure thing. I'm going to say it in my Spanglish. You know, my first language is Spanish, pero voy a hacer best aquí. So, sí, vengo de la isla de Puerto Rico. Estuve allá trabajando por más de 10 años, lo que era, ¿verdad? Lucha libre. Trabajé, I work as a referee, backstage, brother, you name it. I did it all there. Trabajé con gente en la IWA, trabajé con Sabio Vega, Huracán Castillo Jr., Miguelito Jr., con toda esa gente que estaba Chain de Glamour Boy en aquel momento. Los que son fanáticos desde Puerto Rico saben de lo que estoy hablando, ¿no? Hicimos otras cosas también independientes, que ahí es donde conozco a Larry, mi hermanito. Un saludo donde quiera que esté, Larry de Jesús, un abrazo. Big hug for you, brother. But we were something that were called AWO or EWO. There is where I met Larry, and we hicimos esta amistad bien grande. De verdad que I love Larry. He's a great guy.
Awesome. Wow, so you did a little bit of everything, and you got involved with a lot of big names. So what got you into trying to open up your own promotion? What was the motivation behind that?
Well, you know, here in Georgia, here in Atlanta, is like one of the more important places for wrestling. Aquí tú tienes lucha libre de lunes a domingo. You can find a show on a Monday, Friday, any day. You can find a wrestling show here. So there is a space for everybody. It's my thinking, you know. I think there's space for everybody. We got people here that do wrestling en español. You know, we got Promociones Nesa, they're great. We got Mucha Lucha Atlanta, they're good too. And now we're here. We're trying to make our thing, you know. We're trying to poner nuestro granito también, WLL, WLL, World of Lucha Libre. Y tenemos este evento ahora el 14 de julio, Art of Lucha Libre at the Aurora Theater. La primera vez, first time in the history of the theater, that they're going to have Lucha Libre, and it's going to be Hispanic Lucha Libre.
That is Awesome. Yeah, you were talking a little. We talked a little bit about it. It's been quite the adventure. How you doing, Eric? Saying hi to some of our commenters here. It was quite the adventure getting this build up. There was like a lot of moving parts that had to kind of fall in place for this. Because I know we talked about this almost a year and a half ago before it even hit the ground, right?
Sí, sí, así es. We tried something like in October like years or before that. We tried on there another day was like MW Lucha Libre, and we
Hmm.
did something here in Union City. It was good. I mean, Savio Vega was there, Chase Steven was there, Hernandez was there, and we got the locals guys. Mark Davison, the Puerto Rico, and he's making his name now. He was there too.
Nice.
Mexican rockstar Buddy Morales that actually is going to be with us at our Lucha Libre is the main event there. So we tried that, and then we things over things, we make a few changes, and now here we are, WLL World of Lucha Libre, bro.
Okay, Cheva, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, you know what? Let's go through the card real quick. Let's see a look at some of the guests that you have coming. It looks to be a crazy card. You sent me this. Like they say, card is subject to change. Uh, so come on, let's go through this real quick. So first things first, we have Moises making his debut at World of Lucha Libre. That is a big boy. Uh,
Moses, yes, he's a
he-
big guy. He has some, had some experience already. He was estuvo compitiendo. He was part of Ring of Honor at some moment in his life, and he made his feel he hizo sentir su presencia allí, He made you feel that he was there. So he's
yeah,
great. No se lo pueden perder. Moses is gonna be with us there.
Yeah, he's gonna he hasn't what he was will as I'm gonna translate a little bit. So for my gringo friends who are watching with us,
Sí, sí,
he's pretty
gracias.
much made his presence known here in Georgia and in Florida. Now he's making his presence known here at World of Lucha Libre. He's a big guy. Let's see who else we got. Speaking of big guys, we got Benny Bacardi. Small guy, huge personality. I got to personally meet him. I love this guy. Has a bit of an anger issue, from what I could tell. But he's amazing at shows. This guy does it all.
Yeah, I mean, anything can happen with Benny Bacardi is there. So no
Yeah,
sabemos qué esperar. You don't know what to expect with him, man.
yeah. Let's see, and then we got Dave Stage taking the stage here with us at Arta Lucha Libre.
Yes, they
Tell me a
stay
little bit
with
about
some.
Dave.
What was that? I'm sorry, David. What was that?
Tell me a little bit about Dave.
Yes,
Dime un
Dave
poco de
Stage,
Dave.
he's a great guy. As you see, he's a strong man, and he has an open challenge. Like they tiene un reto abierto, retando a cualquier luchador que entienda que va a tener la fuerza necesaria para enfrentarse y llevarse la victoria sobre él. But Dave Stage, he's a great guy. He's making his name here in Georgia too, also in Tennessee. He's a great guy.
So apparently he has a competition. He's calling out any wrestler who feels like they have the strength to go against him. He has that classic strongman look. That's pretty cool gimmick. Yeah, even the old tattoo look. I like it. That's pretty dope.
Yeah,
Hopefully whoever challenged him is up for the challenge, puts on a hell of a show against him. It's not
yeah.
gonna
I
be
mean, we gotta be there. I mean, tienen que ir, no? You can't miss this one. You need to go there and see what's gonna happen with Dave Stage, and who knows?
Let's see. And this was very surprising. Because he's already all over the place. He's with NWA. I'm surprised you were able to get him. Mr. El
Ooh,
Señor Yabo El Payaso, Yabo the Clown, making his debut here. How did this come about?
man, Jabo the Clown. I mean, oof, you say it already. He's at NWA right now. He's making his stuff there. Um, Hina and Rufo, his brother, they're making great stuff there. The phone instruction at NWA.
Construction. Yep.
Well, mano, he saw what is happening here at WLL. He said, "Hey, I need to be there." I don't know, y'all. I really don't know what I need to be there. So somehow he's here. He's gonna be
That's
there. July
crazy.
14, man.
All right, so let's go down the rest of the card real quick, and then we'll looks like we have the two guests here ready to go. I don't want to use up most of their time, but they are in the green room. So let's see. Next card on the card. First up, we have the Mexican rock star. This is the third time I'm seeing him at a show in the area. Very Morales contra the White Shadow, Mark Davidson. That's going to be an amazing technical matchup, especially with the speed and the technique these guys have.
Sí, sí, and the interest part here, o lo interesante aquí, David, es que estos muchachos llevan ya encontrándose aquí en ciertas promociones que yo he estado por más de un año y siempre sacan candela, como decimos nosotros. It's always a spark when these two guys are, together in a ring. So this match is our main event. Is Mexico versus Puerto Rico. The Mexican
That
rock
rivalry.
Yeah.
It's almost as bad as Mexico versus El Salvador at the World Cup. I get it.
Yes. So that's what we have, And in basketball the other day, we were playing for the Olympics, so it was Mexico versus Puerto Rico there. So we always got that kind of heat in sports, and we're gonna have that match there at our Lucha Libre on July 14th.
That is gonna
be great. That's our main event there.
That's gonna be spectacular. That's gonna be crazy. All right, next matchup: the Bad Lion Richard Ramos versus Makita. Tell me a little bit about Makita here.
Makita, directly from Cameroon, Africa. Mm-hmm. He has some experience. I mean, he has a lot of experience, not some experience. He has been also compitió en algún momento. Perdón por mi inglés, de verdad. I'm trying.
It's all right. Whatever I got you. He's been quite the competitor lately, is what he's been trying to say.
Yes. And then he was also part of Ring of Honor at some moment, at some point of his career. He was a part of Ring of Honor, and now he's going to be with us at our Lucha Libre, at WLL, World of Lucha Libre, el mundo de la lucha libre. Y este encuentro promete mucho. Richard Ramos, de Bad Lion, también tiene su experiencia, viene también desde Puerto Rico, ha hecho sus cosas aquí en Atlanta, Georgia, en several independent organizations here, like SWA, PWC, even with Mucha Lucha Atlanta, he has been there too. So both of them have been at Mucha Lucha Atlanta, and they're going to be now facing each other at World of Lucha Libre on July 14th.
That's awesome. All right, let's see. And I like the representation. And I know these two guys, this is going to be quite the heated matchup. And you know what? I'm going to let them tell them themselves, if you don't mind. We have El Uno Mas Takuri versus El Lobo Siler Andrews. I want to hear straight from them. Ladies and gentlemen, your competitors for this matchup, welcome to the show. ¿Cómo están? Thank you for coming, guys.
Hola. Good question. Can you guys hear me very well?
Yeah.
Loud and clear?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. I'm a little bit concerned. I need Takuri first and foremost to listen each and every goddamn word I gotta say.
Ooh. Starting off. All right. I was about to say, how do you guys feel about this matchup? How did you guys come about being in contact with WLL? And what are your words to your opponent? I'm going to give the floor here to Mr. Wolf. Dígame, what's up?
First and foremost, I'm going to try to go Spanglish here. I'm going to go with the same flow my friend Well has been going. Saludos a todos los fanáticos que en este momento están en las plataformas de Daven at Live. Para los que no me conocen, mi nombre es El Lobo Siler Andrews. Y sí, es mi debut en el estado de la Georgia, es la primera vez y espero que sea la primera de muchas veces. Y me estoy enfrentando a Takuri. Ahora, quiero aclarar una cosa, yo no estoy aquí para ofender a Takuri, al contrario, I did my research. Y lo que me gusta de esta lucha, ya que México versus Puerto Rico, la tremenda rivalidad que ha existido por tantos años, va a ser el evento estelar y vas a tener lo mejor de ambos países en cuestiones de lucha libre. Yo no vengo a luchar, yo vengo a pelear. Y Takuri le gusta la pelea. I can see you like kicks. I can see you like punches. So let's go, kid. Te voy a dar un mal rato que no te lo vas a imaginar. Pero solamente a ti. A los demás, a los fanáticos, le vamos a dar arte de lucha libre.
Well said. Do you mind if I translate it, or do you want to take point on that? For the fans, for our gringo friends at home, pretty much showing respect to Takiri. He's done his homework. He's watched him for quite some time, but at the same time, he's gonna bring it to him. He's gonna show him what he's all about. And for the fans, they're coming in for a hell of a show. This could be a hell of a fight. Takiri better prepare himself for it.
All
Long,
right.
sweet, to the point.
To the point. Sorry, I'm a little laggy on this side. First of all, for the people that don't know me, yo soy el luchador de Ecuador, el uno más, Takuri. All right. Now, como dice mi amigo, I am a luchador, but I'm also a fighter. 3 years of Kung Fu, 2 years MMA. I'm ready to bring it in there with any type. Now, my job right now is to show everyone why living La Vida Uno Más brings you so much fortune, so much gratitude. And I'm going to show my amigo what living La Vida Uno Más means by taking him to the limits. They're going to give us, well, I'm telling you right now, I want as much time as you want, as we can, because we're going to go hard, we're going to go long. Uno Más.
You see, that's the part you're wrong. Porque yo no estoy aquí para quererle dar a todo el mundo un espectáculo de X y Y tiempo, no. Yo vengo a patear traseros, a colectar mi dinero. Y aunque yo sé que no es algo que se va a terminar en 5 minutos, créeme, no va a ser muy largo. Lo que va a ser largo, lo que va a ser duradero, es tu recuperación. Porque sí, es verdad, te llama a ser el uno más. Uno más en la lista de Siler Andrews. Kid, do you know who you're gonna be facing with? Te vas a enfrentar al lobo. Tú estás viendo a mi amigo Well haciendo así. Well puede decirte lo mal que estoy aquí. Lo que me encanta pelear. Pero sobre todo, lo que me encanta dejar como mensaje. No hay nada mejor que hacer historia. Por primera vez en el Aurora Theater habrá lucha libre. Por primera vez yo me voy a enfrentar a un luchador de tu nación, así que tienes una responsabilidad muy grande en tus hombros, amigo. Tienes una responsabilidad muy grande porque es que, it's gonna get good, but it's gonna get ugly for you.
Well,
That was a lot. But for the gringos at home, he's pretty much sending a message to Takiri. He's not here to put on a quick matchup. He's not here to put on a spectacular match. He's here to fight. He's here to kick ass, take names, take his money, and show Takiri. And he's all about sending a message to Takiri here. And to show how messed up he is up here. Because he's not going to be 5 minutes. It's not going to be 20 minutes. It's going to be an ass kicking. And Takiri's going to remember how long that is.
Yeah, that was a really good translation. Mira, mi amigo, I am a warrior. Somos luchadores. We're fighters. And you can look at me. I'm not scared. I'm ready. I'm ready for everything you got. Eso es la mentalidad de un luchador. No miedo, pero lleno del amor para la lucha.
Sí, mira, yo puedo dar fe de que Takuri se ha enfrentado a los mejores luchadores locales aquí en Georgia, incluso estrellas de México han compartido el ring con Takuri recientemente y yo sé que Takuri es un gran luchador y puede darle una súper sorpresa aquí a Siler, que sí lo conozco de hace años, sí sé de lo que Siler Andrews, el lobo, es capaz, pero esto no va a ser fácil para ti tampoco, Siler. Tienes que tener en cuenta que te estás enfrentando a un gran luchador y que tiene un gran apoyo aquí en el área de Atlanta, Georgia, brother.
So what Will's saying is pretty much Takiri is a known combatant, known competitor here in Georgia. He has quite the following. Siler may not be prepared for what Takiri brings into the ring. He's like, hey, you may be crazy, you may have the intensity, but Takiri, he has that fighting spirit. But earlier, when I loved what he said, because, well, you've been putting together this amazing matchup, picking talent from all over the world. And Siler pretty much said, you're from Ecuador. This is the first time I'm fighting somebody from your country. You have a huge responsibility on your shoulders to not only represent Latin Lucha Libre, but your country here in the ring against the Wolf. As a Latino, as Salvadorian, this hypes me up because I get to see my peoples battle in that ring. And the representation, not just here, but all over the place. You've done a fantastic job putting this card together.
De eso
Mad
trata
respect.
WLL, de eso mismo trata World of Lucha Libre, de tener lo mejor de toda Latinoamérica, pero también lo mejor de todo el mundo. Y no sé si ya Well lo dijo, I don't know if you mentioned it, and I don't mean to cut you off, but if you buy a general admission ticket, the next one is $10. I mean, now we're talking about deals. So there's no excuse for anybody to go and show up to this amazing show that WLL is doing for you. For the fans.
Así mismo es, como Sally lo explica, perdónenme. Hay un código, that's the code Libre10 or Libre10. You can use that code to cut your next ticket in half. Lo voy a hacer en español. Sí.
So there's a promo code. Siler has done a
precio regular y el segundo boleto de entrada general te sale a mitad de precio usando el código Libre10.
Well, ¿estás usando teléfono o computadora?
Sí, no, perdóname, es que estaba contestando aquí un mensaje, pero ya lo solté.
No, are you on a computer? Because there's a private chat. If you could send it to me in the private chat, I could put it in the link so the fans watching at home can actually click on that. And I'm actually going to do one even better. I'm going to try to get the link for that for the show.
You see what I did there? You see what I did there? Lo
I
puse a
liked
trabajar a todo. I just put all of you guys at work. Y así mismo le va a pasar a Takuri. Le voy a dar mucho trabajo. I'm going to give him such a hard time. Sí, porque no quiero que nos olvidemos. Tenemos una tremenda cartelera. Even Well will have the moment to speak, or I'm sorry, to talk about each and every match. Pero aquí lo que importa es esto que está pasando, porque yo estoy conociendo a Takuri ahora mismo y él me está conociendo a mí. Esta es la primera impresión que hay. Pero esto no va a ser nada comparado a lo que va a haber el 14 de julio en World of Lucha Libre. Art of Lucha Libre. ¿Tú estás listo para hacer arte? Takuri, yo soy un artista.
Look, man, I know we're going to show some art, but we're also going to make history. We're making history today, all right? We're going to make history that day. World of Lucha Libre, the inaugural show. It is you versus I, and once again, it's going to be a fight. It may be a bloodbath. I don't know what I am ready for, because honestly, you've seen a lot of me because I work everywhere. I work anyone I can find, but I have seen nothing of you. Honestly, I can't even find a match of you. So I am just ready for everything, ready for anything.
I'm pretty sure I know why. Give me one moment. Well, I'm sending you a cash app so you can send this money to Takuri so he can buy a better internet router, maybe a VPN so it can get... Caballito, te voy a decir esto y te lo voy a decir en español, que tú no sabes quién soy yo. No es una falta de respeto a mí, es una falta de respeto a ti. Tú estás viendo al 2 veces campeón WWC Junior Heavyweight Champion, la compañía más longeva de Puerto Rico. Estás viendo, ahora que menciono Puerto Rico, el campeón, ex campeón de la EWO de Puerto Rico, promoción que Well también llegó a trabajar por un tiempo. Él puede decirte todo el daño que he hecho. Y qué raro, porque fíjate, al igual que tú, yo también he hecho parte de AEW Dark. Al igual que tú, o quizás no tanto como tú, yo sí he sido parte de TNA Impact Wrestling. No me cuques, papi. Tú no sabes en lo que te estás metiendo. Se llama la boca del lobo. Te voy a morder y no va a ser una marca de 2 o 3 días. Va a ser, it's going to be a mark of a lifetime, kid. Iba primero con respeto, pero ahora, now you piss me off, bitch.
Yo creo que te estás equivocando, Siler. Takuri tiene mucho para dar. Te he dicho de ahorita. Takuri se ha enfrentado a...
Tú yo creo que lo que está es comprado también. Tú yo creo que lo que está es comprado.
No. Yo soy neutral.
He's like, Siler's saying he's been bought. The disrespect here is Takuri saying he hasn't found a single match. He pretty much listed. I've been on AEW Dark. I've been on TNA. I've been on the biggest promotions in Puerto Rico. Who are you to come out and disrespect me like this? You haven't seen me. This is not the full face you're going to see. This is the least of your concerns here. Don't disrespect me like that. I don't think I can properly translate.
Daven, do you want to be my manager, Daven? I kind of like how you translate everything.
Well, for my gringo friends at home, it's sending a message and the message behind the intent. Pretty much getting that across. If you need me, I actually do have consultation services. I will send you my card after this.
Right.
But for my gringo friends at home watching, he's not happy with the disrespect that Takuri just said. You don't know who I am. You haven't watched my matches. You haven't watched my career. Then you have something coming to you, kid, because I'm about to teach you some respect.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. Once again, guys, Uno Mas regresa. We're doing history at Aurora Theater. You have to see this because obviously I pissed him off, so I'm ready for it.
I think, did you do this on purpose? Like, did you want the best out of them? That
Well,
you just
people
kind of
don't want to see. People don't want to come and see a match on a poster for no reason. I have all the respect for him, but I want the best of him. I want to fight. All right, I'm tired of going to promotions and then giving me Big Bubba number 3. No, quiero el mejor del Lobo, and we're gonna do it uno más at Aurora Theater.
There you have it. Well, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for coming on, guys. Any last words for your opponents? Any last words for the fans?
Que se presente todo el mundo domingo 14 de julio. Estamos a ley de pocos días. Desen cita y que sean ustedes los mejores jueces de no solamente mi combate, todos los combates que te presenta World of Lucha Libre.
Well, it's just a few days away. He wants the whole world to come and see the spectacle that's going to be this show. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be not just this matchup that's going to blow you away, but all the rest of the matchups brought to you by World of Lucha, Art of Lucha. Anything else?
Yes. Yo creo que tenemos un gran programa, tenemos un gran cartel el 14 de julio. Esta lucha promete, ya ven lo que puede pasar entre estos dos que aún no están cerca. Imagínate cuando estén allí bajo el mismo edificio, mismo ring, mismo calor, cualquier cosa puede pasar allí. Siler, te lo digo, ve con cuidado. Takuri es un gran luchador, te puede llevar una sorpresa. Está roncando mucho, pa. Está roncando mucho, tienes que tener cuidado.
I love you, Takuri. Well, I respect you, but I'm going to agree with Siler. You're kind of blowing up Takuri up. I think he just poked the wrong wolf, not the bear. He poked the wrong wolf here. It looks like wolf means business. I hope you're ready, my guy. I hope you're ready, buddy.
I'm looking forward to amigo, but I'm going to take time 1 minute just to give you an early birthday, happy birthday. I know it's your birthday. I don't know if it's tomorrow or the next couple of days. You're on my Facebook, so happy birthday. We'll have to do some shots over at World of Lucha Libre. Uno más, salud. Amigos. Uno más. Salud.
Salud.
Siler, ¿estás contento?
Contento. Me tienes de mal humor tú.
Pero yo no
pinche vendido. Eres un vendido. Fíjate, no pensaba que iba a tener que traer cosas del pasado. Y no las voy a decir porque no voy a dañar el arduo esfuerzo y lo que se está trabajando aquí. Pero, me envío, papi. Me envío. No, dale, vete para Ecuador también ya de una vez. Vete de una vez para allá.
So Wolf is not happy with that. He's pretty much calling out, well, man, you had me bring up some stuff from the past. You made me bring up the old me, the disrespect. You know, you set this up. You set me up to look like a fool. Like, nah.
Yo no olvido, yo no perdono, pero lo importante ahora mismo es what matters right now. I don't forgive, I don't forget, but what matters right now is Art of Lucha Libre. And whatever happens to Takuri, it's on you.
Wow, what did you do? ¿Qué hiciste?
Yo no sé qué le pasa a ese muchacho, de verdad. Hablamos de esto. Hablamos de la posibilidad del evento, dijo que sí, tengo este luchador que puede dar la talla, claro que sí, pero no esperaba que, ¿verdad?, que tuviera esta actitud y esta reacción, de verdad que no. David,
well, pretty much what Mr. Gomez is saying is that he's surprised. He was not expecting this kind of clash here. They're not even in the same room, in the same state at the moment. And look at the friction that's already caused between them. He's been hyping up Takuri. I mean, Takuri is a great competitor, and you're absolutely right. He can go with the best of them. He has the technique, he has the speed, the physicality, the charisma. But would that be enough to go up against the Wolf, El Lobo, this weekend? Wow, that was intense. And that was just one of the matches, ladies and gentlemen. You have to come in this Sunday in Lawrenceville, Georgia, just to watch the rest of these matchups. Let's go through some of the chats here real quick. Some of the comments. Cliff Stanley, uno de los aficionadores aquí en la área, saying, what's up, Ron, David, and Lorenzo. Ronald Johnson, how big is this in Mexico nowadays? I don't think you realize we're not in Mexico. What's up to all the champs of the Wrestling Wire podcast? Thank you guys. Coast to coast, the best product on social media. Mira que nice. Mira que nice, Senor Scott. Gracias for all that. To all the legends. ¿Cómo están, mis amigos? Estamos bien, Senor Cliff. Muchas gracias. Scott Lawson, I don't understand Spanish, but I can tell Siler Wolf means business. Exactly.
Yeah, he understands
Exactly.
everything.
Ace Montana, El Ace Montana. I love that guy. Big guy también. And this is the code. Estos son los códigos.
Yes.
This is the code, the promo code. And how much? This is for the next show?
This is now for next show for July 14. You can buy your ticket on regular price. Use the code. Second ticket will be half price.
Oh, second ticket. All right. So you get a ticket. This will help you get half price for the second ticket. Fantastic. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. And then vuelve abra los ojos. David Guerrero. Oh.
David Guevara, ese muchacho Guevara está allá en WWC Puerto Rico. Allá es un gran amigo de hace 20 años cuando estábamos allá con la lucha libre en Puerto Rico. Saludos, David, se le quiere mucho.
Saludo, un placer, muchas gracias. Thank you. He was pretty much telling Welby to open his eyes because I think he started something.
Sí, es que siempre me vacila que tengo ojos chinos, pero está bien. Está bien, se le quiere.
All right, so let's go down the rest of the card real quick.
Yes.
I think we talked about that one. We just talked about that one. This is going to be an intense matchup. That was pretty heated. And la próxima, this is Angelica Risk versus Hyena Hera.
Yes.
This is going to be for the women's championship, correct?
Yes.
Nightmare Factory women's championship match. Shout out to them. Mucho talento que viene de Nightmare Factory. That's a lot of talent that comes out of Nightmare Factory. A lot of great talent, and they're just all over the place. Angelica Risk coming up here a couple times. I seen Miss Hyena as well. This is going to be a great match.
Yes, I mean, esta lucha es una de las más fuertes, diría yo, una de las más poder que tiene dentro del programa de ese día, dentro del cartel. Angelica Riggs, como lo has dicho tú, ha hecho, ¿verdad?, su gran nombre, se está dando a conocer mucho de todo alrededor de todos los Estados Unidos. Hyena Hera también está subiendo ahora como la espuma, como decimos nosotros acá o allá en Puerto Rico más bien. Y se van a enfrentar por el campeonato femenino del Nightmare Factory, que you know very well what Nightmare Factory is.
Top quality talent. Well, pretty much saying that, you know, both of these competitors have made quite the names for themselves. Angelica Risk showing that she's quite the champion, the competitor here, especially coming out of Nightmare Factory, making her rounds up and down the East Coast, and as well as Miss Hyena as well, starting things off with quite the run, and now making her debut here at WLL, and I'm excited. That's going to be, and he's also saying that this has a chance to be quite the strong matchup, quite the competitive matchup as well, to kind of really bring a fresh flavor here to this card. I think it's a wonderful pick here.
Yes, it is. It's going to be exactly that. It's going to be the refreshing thing in the cartel, and you cannot miss this one, man. This one's going to be great. Angelica Riggs. I'm nervous, but it's because I'm so happy that it's going to happen, man. That
I can feel the energy. Like you're hyped, you're happy, you're excited.
Llega el día ya de que se dé el evento, porque de verdad que va a estar súper bien.
Bueno, aquí David de nuevo la seguridad is ready for Georgia.
Let's see.
Okay, was that a challenge to the security is ready for Georgia?
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's see what happened, man.
All right. Y después, let's see. Dynamite Dexter versus Adrian Ramos. Part of la Ramos Dynasty. Okay.
Sí, Richard Ramos, el Bad Lion, y Adrián Ramos, su sobrino. Claro, tienen otros miembros acá en Puerto Rico de la familia Ramos que también son parte de la lucha libre. Tienen a Leo Ramos, Tienen también a Adrián García, que también es parte de ellos, ¿no? Y el Ramos Dynasty va a estar allí en World of Lucha Libre ese día, y esta vez le toca a Adrián enfrentarse a The Unicorn, Dynamite Dexter. No sé si has escuchado de Dexter. Este muchacho ha estado también haciendo su nombre aquí en el circuito independiente en Georgia. Y de verdad que es un querendón del público, es un favorito del público, y esta lucha de verdad que va a estar súper, súper entretenida. Además de que también tiene su pique. Adrián Ramos también es un aguerrido peleador. He's a brother, so anything can happen here in this match.
Awesome. Also, let me translate real quick. So, Adrian Ramos is nephew of the Lion that we saw earlier, Mr. Ramos, along with the Ramos dynasty. They're quite the known family dynasty in the area, and now he's making his debut against the unicorn that is Dynamic Dexter, who's also quite a loved talent here by the fans. The fans love him. The kids love him. But for me, I don't know if that happy going lucky energy is enough to take the Ramos family on. So, but who knows? Maybe that's going to be the psychological advantage he has. Trying to change that mean demeanor of the Ramos family. We'll see. But yeah, that is the card. And what a card that you have put together, a little bit of sabor, a little bit of flavor from all over, and representing different countries, representing Lucha Libre, representing the Carolinas, representing, Georgia, just Southern style wrestling. Great.
Yes, it's like you say, va a estar súper, pero súper interesante, David. De hecho, hay más sorpresas todavía que las van a ver cuando lleguen allí.
More surprises?
Yeah.
That's going to be my next segue. Actually, you know what? Let's leave that for last. Let's give our predictions real quick. Let's see who we're going to see is going to win. And then, if you have some chisme, that's caliente ready for us for this weekend, you let me know. You can drop it right here. We could, primer impacto right here live, Wrestling Wire.
All right.
Let's see. First matchup, Very Morales versus Mark Davidson. This is hard for me because I was thinking about it. This is a huge rivalry here, representing both Mexico and Puerto Rico, but the technicality and the speed these guys have, and just the stamina. This is going to be a high-flying, high-action matchup. But I don't know. I'm going to go with my money's going to be on Very Morales taking this one.
Yo te voy a decir algo. Mi corazón está con Very Morales, but it's a tough one. It's a tough one. Mark Davidson, he's doing his está haciendo sus cosas, no? He's doing his
thing. All right.
Yeah.
I'm doing some research, kind of looking in, because I was supposed to come down for commentary. And watching these guys' matches, it's like, this is going to be a fun one. This is going to be a fantastic match. Just these guys literally put their bodies on the line at times, throwing themselves into danger. And I think this is a good mix-up of that high-flying action, technical style.
Sí. So, de nuevo, mi corazón, my heart with Very Morales, pero pienso que Mark va a sacar cualquier truco de la manga y se puede llevar la victoria en esta lucha.
Pretty much saying Mark Davis is going to bring out any trick up his sleeve to take away the win on this one. His heart's with Barry, but Mark Davis is going to take the win. Okay. Yo, Barry, usted Mark. All right, la próxima. The Bad Lion, Richard Ramos contra Makita. I look, Makita, you sent me something. Me has mandado la información, and that guy is scary in the ring. He's brutal. This is going to be a fight. This is not going to be a wrestling match. Yes. These guys are going to destroy each other, and I don't think they're going to finish until it's going to be literally one man standing at the end of it. This is going to be a brutal, bloody fight. Let me tell you. But that being said, I'm gonna have to give it to
You think?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, Well,
because Duke could take some hits. Ramos a fighter too, but he's gonna have to somehow be able to take him down. I don't think it's gonna be an easy fight.
yeah, I think, well, to tell you the truth, I'm with you. Yo creo que sí. Yo creo que Maquita puede ganar.
Mm-hmm.
Because maybe Richard Ramos will be too confident. Yo creo que se va a confiar mucho ¿verdad? De su poder, su altura. Y bueno, Maquita lo puede sorprender de esa manera. Yo creo que sí. Yo me voy con Maquita.
Yeah. Well, I like to say this is my favorite kind of matchups. This is the big beefy boys being brutal. That's exactly what this matchup is going to be. Just being fantastic. Oh, it's going to be fun.
Sí, sí, sí,
sí.
sí.
All right. Let me see. La próxima, next one here. We just saw these guys. Takuri versus El Lobo, Siler Andrews. This is going to be tough. Like we talked about it here when they were on here. Takuri, you already kind of built him up that he's been quite the competitor. He has quite the tenacity here, the stamina, and just the fortitude to kind of, especially bigger opponents, manage to come up and take the win here. But this is literally, no pun intended, this is a different animal in a Lobo Siler Andrews. He's unpredictable, but he's just as brutal. I think he may have poked the wolf a little too much here, and I think he's asking for the best. He's asking for the beast. I think he's getting it. I love you, buddy. Te quiero mucho, pero I think Siler's gonna be going away with the win on this one.
Man, esta sí que está difícil, porque es lo mismo que tú acabas de decir, pero al contrario, ¿no? Yo quiero mucho, porque lo conozco de años, personal. Pero yo creo que Takuri se lleva la victoria. Takuri es el local. He's the local guy. He has the people. I think Takuri is going to take this one.
And I like what you're saying here, and I think that's one that's not really taken in as a factor for some of these matchups. Is when you have the people, when you have the fans behind you, that could be quite the psychological advantage. Just having that crowd behind you, that could just te da ánimo, pues. I mean, it gives you that hope, that strength during the matches. And it's funny because he said, "Oh, I'm going to go with you, but in reverse." He's known Siler for quite the long time. He loves Siler, but he thinks Takuri is going to take the matchup. So we're split on this one.
Sí.
All right. And then the World of Lucha presents the Nightmare Factor Women's Championship match. Angelica Risk, your current champion, your current campeona, versus the contender, Hyena Hera.
Yes.
Wow. The fans do not know what they're missing, do not know what they're getting themselves into in this matchup. These ladies aren't just going to wrestle. These ladies can hit and go. Like, they're vicious. All right, straight off. This is not just be your normal wrestling match. This is going to be a fight. Gold and prestige is on the line. Nightmare Factory history is going to be made here. Will Angelica retain, or will we see a change of hands here to Hyena Hera? I'm going to give the championship advantage here. I believe that Angelica Risk is going to retain, but it's not going to be easy.
On this one, I think we think alike. Yo creo que Angelica, she's going to continue to be, the champion. She has been proven. I mean, ella ha probado que sí, que es una campeona natural, ¿no? Y se le va a hacer bien difícil a Hyena Hera tratar de ganarle a Angelica Risk en esta. Este brillo que tú ves aquí en el medio del flyer, eso mismo va a pasar allí.
He's pretty much saying that Angelica is quite the competitor. She's quite the champion. She's a fighting champion. But Hyena Hera is not going to make it easier for her to hold on to that belt. What you see that in the middle, that spark, that flash, that's what this matchup is going to be. A huge flash, a huge impact, shining matchup here this weekend on Sunday.
Yes, totally, my friend.
And then Dynamic Dexter contra Adrian Ramos. Look, I like the look at the young lion here. I like the vibe of a Dynamic Dexter. I feel like, como tú dices, like you were saying, the love of the crowd is going to be a factor here. The fans are going to be a factor here. If Adrian can make sure he can stay focused and stay on his opponent and not let the fans distract him, I think he could take away the win. But that being said, Dynamic Dexter is what I like to call a wild card because you don't know where he's going to be coming at you. He's going to throw you off psychologically right off the bat. They are really, really technical and surprisingly fast and quick and surprisingly really fast, really strong as well. It's just that hidden strength. I think Dynamic Dexter is going to take this.
You got a big, strong point there, but something that we need to think about is that Richard Ramos is going to be there. So Adrian might have some help out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
So hay que estar pendiente a esa cuestión, ¿no? Hay que vigilarlo porque si yo veo a un familiar mío en problemas, yo trato de ayudarlo, ¿no? So, si Adrián Ramos se mete en problemas con Dynamic Dexter y está perdiendo el encuentro, quizás Richard Ramos puede salir y bueno, habría que estar pendiente a esa situación aquí. Así que aquí yo voy igual que con la de Buddy y Mark. Mi corazón está con Dynamic Dexter, pero creo que Adrián puede sacar cualquier truco, cualquier, anything out of the blue and win over.
So he brought up a good point. He's like, you know what? I think Adrian has the advantage here because he has family. Family is going to be at ringside. So, if I see one of my family members getting beat up on, I'm going to jump in. So, his uncle's going to get involved. That's how the Ramos dynasty works. They work numbers. But that being said, Adrian Ramos is quite the competitor. So he might have some kind of trick up his sleeve as well to take the win here. One word, shenanigans. I believe the Ramos dynasty is known for their shenanigans in the ring. Esos trucos, those tricks to try to get ahead here. And he feels like Adrian Ramos is going to take this one.
Sí, claro que sí, eso puede pasar.
Yes, Eric, I'm actually going to be showing the poster in a second, actually, because it's actually a pretty dope poster. Give me one moment as I get that up and running. But I'm excited for this. It's going to be a great weekend. Great just night of wrestling. And you said this is the first time. What the venue here is the theater?
The Aurora Theater at the Lawrenceville Arts Center. And yes, it's the first time. Por primera vez en la historia del teatro vamos a presentar Lucha Libre y la trae WLL. Pero sí, es la primera vez. De hecho, hay un detalle importante, David. Esos boletos VIP te incluyen el meet and greet. Te incluyen primero el acceso temprano a las 4:30.
All right, so let me translate. So VIP tickets are the price they are because they have quite the package deal for them. First things first, you get early entry.
Mm-hmm. Derecho a primera fila.
First in line.
Yeah, and you got the first row seats.
Front row seats. Okay.
Also, you're going to have un poster que va a estar autografiado, ¿no? Te van a autografiar el poster.
Nice. So you get a signed poster from the talent as well.
And you're also going to have a mystery match that nobody else is going to see, just the people who pays for the VIP.
So a pre-show match is what they're going to be getting. A mystery pre-show match. Okay.
Yes.
Nice. Look at that. You get a free pre-show match. You get to jump the line. You get VIP access. Actually, I think I have that. Yeah, let me put that up here. Aquí lo tengo. There we go. That is the VIP ticket info here.
Ahí está.
Ahí está. There we go. VIP tickets include front row seats, exclusive meet and greet. All right. Side poster, a mystery matchup, which is going to be the pre-show matchup, and early access. Tickets are on sale now. Yeah, VIP opens at 4:30. General admission opens at 6. And yeah, at the Laura Theater.
Yes, you can go to auroratheater.com, auroratheater.com, and get your tickets there. Just look for the Art of Lucha Libre banner and hit on buy tickets, and you're on.
There we go. Let me get that in the chat, actually. auroratheater.com, right?
Uh-huh. You go there and buy your tickets, man. But yeah, it's going to be fun, David. It's going to be a great show, man. I assure you.
You sound excited. I'm excited. You can really tell the energy. You can tell the combatants are ready to go. The wrestlers are excited. So you should be excited to come out to Lawrenceville, Georgia this weekend for quite the matchup here today. That night, it's going to be crazy. First time ever, Lucha Libre in Aurora Theater. And let me pull up the final poster for that. Un momento.
Sí. El poster.
It's a nice poster. Well done, by the way. Look, great spacing.
Thank you. Yeah.
Mira.
The guy that worked that is great. El muchacho que me trabaja esos posters yo te diría que el mejor. Se lo he hecho a cualquiera en el mundo.
There we go. That's the poster. That is beautiful. Mira que nice.
Sí.
The Art of Lucha Libre. July 14th, this Sunday. It's my birthday weekend. And what better way to celebrate than to watch some Lucha Libre in Lawrenceville, Georgia? Do me a favor. This is my birthday present to me. Come watch the show. Come check it out. First time ever making their debut. The World of Lucha Libre presents the Art of Lucha Libre in Lawrenceville, Georgia at the Aurora Theater. I'm actually going to put that link in the comments here right now.
Yes. By the way, happy birthday, brother.
Gracias. Thank you. And use the promo code. So if you do buy a ticket, the second ticket is half off, correct? That is.
See, that's the deal.
So no excuse. You can get your ticket, get another one half off. Y ahí está. There is the link, ladies and gentlemen. Anything else you want to get into before we wrap things up here?
Yo invito a la gente a que se den cita este domingo 14 de julio a ver Art of Lucha Libre. Compra tu boleto VIP para que tengas acceso temprano, primera fila, la lucha exclusiva para ustedes que nadie más puede ver. O igual, si quieres llegar un poquito más tarde, compra tu boleto de entrada general y vas a disfrutar igual completamente, ¿verdad? De lo que va a ser Art of Lucha Libre. Tenemos vendors también en el área. De verdad que va a estar bien chévere. Va a haber gente vendiendo sus máscaras de lucha libre, sus camisetas. We got everything, man. It's going to be great. It's really going to be great.
It's going to be awesome. Pretty much saying that please come out. It's going to be a fantastic show. First time ever here at the Aurora Theater. We're going to have vendors. We're going to have people selling merchandise. Get your T-shirts, your wrestling mask, everything Lucha Libre related for this. It's going to be great. If you want to come in early, make sure you get that VIP ticket. Make sure you get that. Stick around for the meet and greet. The tickets are on sale. Buy one, get one half off with that code Libre10. That is Lucha Libre 10. The link is in the chat for those watching on the socials. So come check it out. Do yourselves a favor. Support indie wrestling. Support this wonderful, awesome new promotion. You're selling yourselves short if you're not coming out. Support indie wrestling. It's going to be a fantastic show.
Yes, man. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for, being part of us and World of Lucha Libre, el mundo de la lucha libre. Estamos aquí. Somos Lucha Libre.
Fantastic. Well, that's going to be la cosa final. For that, antes que te dejo ver, before I let you go,
Sí.
hay unos chismitos, any bombs want to drop? I'm asking if he has any secrets or anything he wants to drop before I let him go.
Bueno, siempre hay sus secretos, ¿verdad? Siempre hay su cosa, pero hay que estar allí para poderlo ver. Yo te dije, hay una lucha misteriosa allí. Benny
Okay.
Bacardi va a estar allí. Hay un rumor de que hay alguien que viene detrás de Benny Bacardi. Me dicen que se llama Little Pump, viene de Alabama, detrás de Benny, pero no sabemos qué pueda pasar, ¿no? No sabemos. Dicen que va a estar allí, así que hay que ver qué se da, ¿no? Tienen que estar allí, de verdad que sí.
All right. So there's a rumor saying that there's somebody to be coming with Mr. Benny Picardi. Who knows? It might be some kind of punk, which I think I know that punk. Maybe he can't say anything else, but he doesn't know. But we'll find out. But the only way you have to be there to find out the secrets that he's hiding from us is coming to the show this Sunday live in Lawrenceville, Georgia. Get your tickets now. Get your half off ticket. Get that deal. Buy a ticket for yourself. Buy a ticket for your girlfriend, your wife, your your sidekick, whatever. I don't judge. Pero buy yourself a ticket. Buy a ticket for your mom. Buy a ticket for your dad. Somebody in the family come and watch Lucha Libre with you. It's gonna be a good time. Well, muchas gracias de nuevo, Señor Well. It was an absolute honor and pleasure having you on. Thank you for being a part of the Indie Spotlight here. Thank you for producing this amazing show, representing Lucha Libre, indie wrestling, Latino wrestling, and just putting just a beautiful, awesome mixed card here. It's going to be an amazing, amazing Sunday night.
Thank you, brother, and I hope to see you all there, okay? Thank you very much, man.
Thank you. Well, that's it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Daven Estacado. This has been the Wrestling Wire, the Indie Spotlight with the World of Lucha Libre, the Art of Lucha Libre, this Sunday, este domingo in Lawrenceville, Georgia. Like I always like to say, we're going to be at the venue. Where are you going to be? And just to kind of reiterate what my buddy Ron likes to say, you can see us here, but if you can't see us here, we'll see you at the Indies.